excited because today we're going to talk about how to get your followers to stop just liking and start buying. Okay. How to get your followers to stop just liking and start buying. A lot of people say, people like my posts. They say they love my trainings. They love my webinars. My live streams are valuable. It's the bomb. But when it's time to buy, they don't. And I'm going to tell you why today. And when you are able to master the three things, okay, what will happen is your followers will start running after your offers. And even if they can't join you now, the minute they can, they will join you. And you will be the only person they want to join when you follow the things that we're going to talk about today. Okay. Now, I have, been doing Money Marketing Monday with Niala for a really long time. If you are new to the Female Coaches Society, welcome, welcome, welcome. Money Marketing Monday is all about bringing you content to help you master your messaging and your marketing so you can make more money in your business. My name is Niala Thorpe. I'm the host. I am also a marketing and income strategist. And what I do is I help coaches find and market their unique message so they can consistently sign high-paying clients, okay? So if you are watching this somewhere else other than our free Facebook community, the Female Coaches Society, where it's our squad, we call ourselves the FCS Squad, okay? Then come on over to Facebook and join us if you are looking to connect and collaborate and grow with like-minded women, okay? All right, so very recently I did a call with a young lady. I mean, when I tell you she is so passionate, she's knowledgeable. She pretty much took the skills that she learned in her career and created a coaching business. And she was so, upset almost to tears because she was sharing with me how, she would put out this content. She even did like this webinar training where people came on and they said how much they loved the training, but then when it was time to buy, they were giving her excuses like they couldn't afford it. Some people just didn't respond. And I hear this a lot. Not only do I hear this a lot, but even me myself been in that position. And the things that I'm going to share with you today are the steps that I actually took to be able to remove myself from that position, to be able to position myself where people wanted to be a part of what I had going on. And I no longer had to convince people to join my programs. After taking the action that I told you that I'm going to share with you today, number one, I was able to easily attract people to me. But number two, I also didn't have to hear as many objections as I would normally hear when it came to joining my programs, right? So let's write some of this stuff down. If there's someone here who wants to write what I'm going to share with you below, great. But I want you to make sure that you are taking notes, okay? So the first thing that you haven't been able to do why you are struggling, where people are just liking instead of buying, is you haven't showed the value of your program and services, okay? Write that down. So you haven't showed the value. Objections usually arise because either the person you're speaking to, your prospect, doesn't have a full understanding of something that's important, or doesn't have a full trust in you, okay? So again, objections arise because they either don't trust you and the solution you provide, or they don't have a clear understanding. Something's missing, something's off. And so that's where the objections come in, right? And so how you are able to eliminate objections, especially in your marketing, because I'm talking about eliminating objections before you even start getting on the phone with clients, is being able to show the value of your program. And the way you show the value of your program is by focusing on the results that your program provides. Because when you focus on the results, people are confident that you can help them with those results. You got to be able to focus on the promise that your offer provides in a measurable way, in a timely way, right? And so instead of saying, I'm going to help you live your best life, which is just jargon, which really doesn't say a lot. And maybe you may be a life coach, you could say something like, I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you eliminate I'm going to help you eliminate your limiting beliefs so you can get a better position in your career, right? That's something that someone may want, right? I'm going to help you eliminate your limiting beliefs so you can start to attract high paying clients, right? So you may not be a coach per se, a business coach where you're teaching people marketing or you're teaching people sales, where you're helping them get high paying clients. However, you may be a life coach who's working with business people, and the work that you do with them allows them to have a better mindset and be in a better position for them to be able to attract high paying clients to them, right? And so one of the things that I always say to people, and I probably will talk about this a lot further, is that you got to be able to attach what you do to the ultimate desire that someone wants, right? So people are not up in the middle of the night saying, oh my gosh, if only I could get a life coach, my life would be so much better. No, they're not up in the middle of the night saying, oh, if only I could spend $10,000 on this program, my life would be so much better. What they're thinking about is why they want to be able to make this type of money, why they want to be able to live a healthier life. Why do they want to lose weight? It's not because, if only I could just pay a personal trainer, if only I could just pay a health coach. No, what they want is to be able to have a sexy body. What they want is to bring more intimacy in their relationships. What they want is to be, to feel confident, to fit in that sexy black dress so they can attract their Boaz, right? I have a client that used to teach people how to do that, right? So they can attract the love of their life, right? These are the things that they want, right? These are the things that's keeping them up at night, so they can run around with their grandchildren without having to huff and puff when they go up the stairs. See, these are the ultimate desire, right? And so one of our co-hosts, Demisha Samuel, she always say, ask why 5 times. When someone says, oh, I want to be able to get more clients. Why? Oh, because I want to make more money. Why? Keep asking them why, because the more you ask why, you get to the core of your ideal client's ultimate desire. And then when you position your offers and your programs to focus on that ultimate desire, now people will see the value. You have to be able to position your offer where, people would literally go outside in a winter storm to get your offer because they cannot live without it. And that's really how bad it's, how deep you want to think about this. Okay. All right. So number one, you have to be able to show the value of your program if you want to take people from just liking to actually buying into your products and your services. Okay. Okay. Number two is that you probably haven't structured your content to lead clients to your offer. So this is very important, okay? A lot of people find it hard to sell. And the truth is your content should do most of the selling for you. And I'm going to actually go deep here. So I want you to take notes. I don't have this written on my notes. This is what we do with clients. As you're listening to me, if this is something that you want us to help you with, book an appointment. You can either book an appointment to join our signature program, or you can have a VIP intensive where we map this type of stuff out. But understand that your content should lead to your offers. Your content should lead to your offer. Someone write that below. Guys, if you're here, just say hello. If you're live, put hashtag live. If you're on the replay, put hashtag replay so we could come back and say thank you to you for joining, okay? But your content should lead to your offer. So one of the things that we do with our clients is we create a signature solution with them, right? So like my signature solution is the market your message framework, right? And so when you look, and basically your signature solution tells your client, this is where you are, and these are the steps that we're going to take with you to get you to where you want to be. This is what you're going to hear people talk about, a client's journey, right? So this is your client's journey of what they have to do to get to their desired result. Well, in this journey of yours, there are questions and there are problems that come up, okay? Hold on, I am getting, okay, hold on. I want to make sure that I haven't missed anything that I wanted to share with you. Right, so there are problems and there are questions that come up, right? And so what we do is from our signature solution, we start to answer the questions that come up, right? So for example, offers is step 3 in our market your message framework. Okay, so our framework is broken down into 3 phases. That's what we do with clients. First, we structure their business. Second, we implement the right marketing strategy, and then third, we implement the right systems, right, that allows them to exponentially grow by duplicating, automating, and delegating. Okay, and so in phase 1, the third step is actually crafting your offer, right? And so actually crafting your signature solution and then the offer, right? And so one of the questions that people have when it comes to offers is, how do I get more people to buy, right? Like, I got these followers, how do I get more people to buy these offers? Well, that's what we're talking about in today's live stream. We're pretty much answering a question that comes from the solution we provide. And so it's very easy for me at the end of this live stream to be able to say to you, if you want help with this, which I've actually done already, if you want help with this, then book an appointment. Let's see how we can help you, right? Because our content leads to our offers. So that's another thing, is that, and this is all going back to structure. This is the reason why when we work with clients, we work on structuring their business first, because if you don't have the right structure, you're not doing this. And that's the reason why it's so hard to sell, because like, you're creating content, but the content is not matched to your offer. And so it doesn't make sense for your clients. There's questions. Remember what I said in number 1 is you haven't showed the value. The objections are coming up because they still have questions. They're not clear, right? And this is how we make sure clients are very clear in what we do. And this is what we help our clients do for their clients. Does that make sense? And so you got to make sure that the content you create, it comes from your offer. It leads to that offer. It makes it easier to be able to sell, right? So you know how to be like, where the money reside? Well, guess what? Everything resides in your signature framework, in your signature solution. Okay. All right. The third thing is, you haven't showed your ideal clients, you haven't showed your followers the gap between where they are and where they want to be. So this is just like going on top of what we just talked about. In step 3, there's a few things that we do. Number 1, we put together a client pyramid with you. And this is where we show our clients, this is where you are. And this is the one next thing that you need to do to be able to get to the next level. The second thing we do in that third step is we help you create your signature framework. Okay. That's your roadmap for your clients. The same way I could sit here and share with you my roadmap for my clients. Get it? We help you do that. And then lastly, we help you map out your offer, right? And so by doing that, you're able to show the gap, right? So I could easily say to you, listen, this is where you are right now. Where you are is that you're putting out content, you're doing webinars, you're doing challenges, you're doing live streams, you're sending out emails, you're doing all the things that you're supposed to do. You're getting people to engage, you're getting people to like, you're getting people to join this stuff. But then when it comes to buying, they're not buying. And so here are the 3 things that we want you to do to be able to help your clients buy. See where I'm going with that? And so we can easily share with you where you are and then give you the solution to know this is where you need to be. And these are the actions that you need to take. And if you want help with taking these actions, then you can consider booking an appointment with us and working with us, right? So let's go through these 3 things. The first thing is you haven't showed the value. The second thing is you have not structured your content where it leads clients to your offer. And then the third thing is you have not successfully showed them the gap as to where they are and where they want to be, and you being that solution to taking them to where they want to be. This is very, very important. So I want you to think about your offer. Okay. I want you to think about your offer. What questions do people have? I want you to write that down. As a matter of fact, I want to challenge you to just write down a couple of those questions below. What are some questions that people have with the solution that you provide? If you cannot answer this question, then that means you have not mapped out your client's journey. And you got to do that. You cannot skip the tedious work. A lot of people like to skip the structure phase. People come in there like, oh, Niala, how do I generate more traffic? How do I get more followers? But you don't even have a message. You don't even know who that person is inside and out to be able to speak to them. You haven't structured an irresistible offer. You haven't put together the structure that's going to even be able to get you to generate more traffic, right? And so you got to do the tedious work. So I want you to think about the solution you provide. I want you to think of what are some questions that people have that resides in the solution, right? What are the problems? What are the struggles that they complain about? This is where I want you to start. And then I want you to start developing content, bite-sized content. You don't got to be here forever. Bite-sized content that's going to deliver some answers and that's going to show them the gap and position you as the solution so they can see the value in your offer. Okay. All right. So I hope that you found this valuable. If you did, I want you to post valuable below. I want you to post valuable below if you found this valuable. And then if you are someone who you're like, listen, I know that's what I need. I need to structure my business. I want to deploy the right marketing strategy. And I want to be able to implement systems that's going to help me exponentially grow, right? Because we take our clients from feast and famine to clients on repeat. So if you're someone who you want to be able to exponentially grow, then book an appointment with us. The link will be above. You can, we'll assess where you are. Okay. You pick a time that works for you. We'll assess where you are in your business. We'll see what kind of goals you have, where you're trying to go. And we will help you, okay? Even if you don't qualify or we're not a good fit for you, that's okay. It happens. We will still make sure that we point you in the right direction, all right? So click that link, book an appointment. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Thank you so much for showing up for Money Marketing Monday. Invite some of your friends, some of your female coaches to the group. This is very valuable stuff, all to help us grow, right? So invite some of your people to the group. And I will see you next week.